Good morning, welcome back to another weekly vlog. I'm having one of those days today where I feel like I've got something in my eye, like an eyelash or something, but there's nothing there and it's driving me crazy. I'm like trying not to rub it because I know that it will make it sore, but I don't know, like when you feel like you've got something in your eye, your automatic reaction is to like try and get it out, but there's nothing. Well, I can't see anything in there. And it's just really annoying me. I get this sometimes. The only thing I can think of is that I did have like an eyelash in there and it scratched my eye or something like that. But yeah, it's really frustrating me this morning. I've got like, I wouldn't say a busy week, but I've got quite like a fair few things on this week rather than just the normal Groundhog Day of lockdown. Today is actually relatively quiet. I don't have any plans at all actually. I had to do a bit of medical admin this morning. I don't know what else to call it really, which I feel like I spend half my life doing, just like chasing things up and sorting out appointments, and I'm sure other people with chronic illnesses can relate to this, that you just seem to spend quite a lot of time doing that kind of stuff. But yeah, I had to well, I sent my GP an e-consult, which they would have received this morning, because basically I got a letter in the post for an ultrasound scan, but it wasn't the kind of ultrasound scan that I had been expecting. So I sent my GP an e-consult to say that I thought that perhaps I'd been referred for the wrong one, and then she replied this morning saying that yeah, she had made a mistake and she'd referred me for the wrong one. So she'd now referred me for the right one, but I needed to ring the hospital to cancel the one that she'd referred me to that wasn't right. So I did that, and then I also had to contact the pain clinic up in London because I had a letter for my appointment which said that it was an appointment in person, that I had to go up to London for it. And then last night I wouldn't know, what did I do? I'd had an email saying that I'd got a letter, like, because for UCLH you have like an online space that you can go onto, and you can see like letters and appointments and things, and I'd had an email saying that there was a new letter there. Turned out it wasn't a new letter, it was an old one. I don't know why it told me it was there, but yeah, I'd gone on there to look at that and found that the appointment on there that was showing for the pain clinic said that it was a phone appointment and that I shouldn't go up to London for it. So I contacted the pain clinic today to find out which one it was, because obviously I need to know, and apparently it is a phone appointment, so I'm quite glad I checked, otherwise I would have gone up to London and yeah, found that there was no appointment. So yeah, I've done that. Tomorrow, what's happening tomorrow? Tomorrow I have to go to the hospital in the afternoon to have an ECG monitor fitted, so I'm just having it on for 24 hours, which I'm quite glad about because I've had the 7-day ones before and the little pads that they stick to you just do not agree with my skin, and I remember having to take them off and it literally peeling my skin off, because when you've got EDS you can have quite like thin fragile skin, which I seem to have, and yeah, 7-day ECG was not fun. So yeah, I've got to go to get that fitted tomorrow. It's also Pancake Day tomorrow, so hopefully we'll have some pancakes. And then on Wednesday I've got the dentist first thing in the morning, and then I've got to go back to the hospital to take the ECG machine back, but I've also got to have an echocardiogram. So two hospital appointments within 2 days, which is more than I've probably had for the last year. So yeah, that's Wednesday. Thursday we're going to have Noah. We haven't got him like many days this week because it's half term. Lisa is a teacher, so she'll be at home, but I think my brother is working all week that week, doing a course or some training or something, I'm not sure, and Lisa's obviously still got work that she needs to get done for work at home during the holidays, so we've said that we'll have Noah on the Thursday so that she can just have a day to get on with work and stuff, without a 3-year-old running around. So yeah, we've got Noah on the Thursday, and I think, I don't really know what we're going to do. We're going to do pancakes with him because we've said to him already that we'll do that. my mum has ordered a like toy cash register because he seems to have really got into playing shops at the moment. He'll often go into the like playroom here, I don't know what you call it really, it's like a multi-use room, it's got various things in it, but it's got all of his toys in there, and he'll often go in there like when I'm playing with him, and he's got like a kitchen, and he'll open the cupboard and he'll just be like, my shop's open, and he'll get all the stuff out and like play shops. So we just thought it would be nice to get a cash register so that he can like play it properly. So that's coming at some point, and I think my mum was also going to order some Play-Doh, because I don't think the weather's looking brilliant for Thursday, so we're trying to think of things that we can do inside that are just a little bit different to what we can normally do with him, because normally when he's at preschool all day we don't have much time to do stuff with him anymore. So usually it's just, you know, when he's here he's playing in the playroom and whatnot, so we just wanted something that was a little bit different. I think also on the Thursday we're going to get a little cake so that we can do birthday cake for my mum while Noah's here, because he just loves birthdays, he loves cake. So I think we're going to do that on Thursday while he's here as well. Then Friday is my mum's actual birthday. I've got a council meeting in the morning. We haven't actually got any plans really for the Friday. I've been like racking my brains trying to think of what we can do. But it's really difficult because it's just, you can't go out or do anything. I think we might possibly get a takeaway for dinner, but I don't know, maybe see what the weather's like and possibly suggest going for a little walk or something, just something that's a little bit different. And obviously we've organised sort of presents and things like that as well. Saturday we have organised for us to have an afternoon tea delivery, so we'll be doing that on the Saturday. We just decided to do it on the Saturday because on the Friday Rebecca would be working, Rosie's working on both Friday and Saturday, so it was kind of difficult to find a day that everyone's free. But also we want to do FaceTime on, well, we will be doing it on the Saturday with my two brothers and their families, and certainly I think it was David was also working on the Friday, so Saturday was just better to be able to do a FaceTime with everybody. So yeah, we have an afternoon tea on Saturday, which I'm really looking forward to, and I know that my mum will probably enjoy because we do love our afternoon tea. And then Sunday is just a quiet family day. So yeah, got a few things going on this week, some of them hospitally and some of them a bit nicer. So yeah, that's my week. I am going to get on with doing some editing. I want to try and get a weekly vlog finished, and then I can start editing one of the videos that I filmed at the end of last week. So that is my plan for today. And yeah, I'm going to get on with it. Good evening. I have got my new heart pyjamas on from Next, which are rather nice. They're really soft as well. And yeah, I think I might be looking at Next for pyjamas from now on, because they seem to have so many nice ones, and yeah, they're really comfy. Yeah, obviously it's a lot later now. I did some editing this morning. For lunch I had one of the Plant Kitchen no chicken Kievs from Marks and Spencer's that I showed in last week's vlog. I was like, I don't know, I was a bit nervous about those ones because I don't really eat chicken Kiev anymore because I don't like the texture of like chicken, and I don't know. So I was kind of intrigued to see what it would be like, but actually it was really nice. It had a slightly different texture to like normal chicken, so I think that's why I was okay with it. But apart from that, it tasted just like a chicken Kiev and made me quite nostalgic, because when we were younger we often would have chicken Kiev. And yeah, I stopped having it because I just kind of went off meat and stuff. So yeah, if you're looking to reduce your meat, or you're a vegan or vegetarian, I definitely recommend giving it a try because I really liked it. So yeah, did that, had a bit of a nap this afternoon. I've had a shower and washed my hair, and I'm now going to watch a bit of YouTube. I have got a heart-shaped crumpet another thing from my Marks and Spencer's haul, I suppose you'd call it. And I've got a cup of tea, and yeah, just gonna have a bit of a relax, watch a bit of YouTube, drink my tea, eat my crumpet, and then go to bed. Good morning, happy Pancake Day. I think I am more excited about Pancake Day than I should be. I always like Pancake Day anyway, but I think being in lockdown, literally like any little difference or reason to celebrate something is just like amplified. So yeah, I'm quite excited about Pancake Day today. For the last like 24 hours I have been searching for a form, like a medical form that I have. It's like a certificate actually. And yeah, so I started searching for it yesterday morning and looked in all of the places that I kind of thought it would have probably been. Couldn't find it there. I had a pile of stuff downstairs in the lounge, so yesterday evening I went through all that. I mean, the good thing about that was, because I was going through it anyway, I was like, do you know what, I might as well just tidy it away. So I did that, so that's looking tidier. Couldn't find it there, and I was like lying in bed last night thinking, where is it? Because like, although I struggle with tidying and keeping on top of that kind of thing, because of my health, I'm pretty good at like filing away paperwork and stuff. That's the one thing I'm kind of okay about. And so I just could not think where on earth it would be. Like, my mum was helping me look, my dad was helping me look, and we just couldn't find it. And so last night I said, okay, this morning I'm going to get my medical folder out, I'm going to sit down and I'm literally going to go through it like page by page to see if it's in there. So I did that this morning and it was in there. So I had looked in my medical folder yesterday, but I'd kind of probably just like flicked through. And so when I was looking today, I did it a lot more carefully and I found it. It was put under like, because in my medical folder I have like sections for each consultant and different things to do with medical stuff, and it was just under a different heading to the one that I had expected it to be under. So yeah, it was basically in the first place that I looked, but I then went and looked everywhere else because I hadn't looked properly. But yeah, I found it, so never mind. So yeah, that's taken up quite a lot of my time and my brain power. I have been putting up a video and I'm just importing some footage from the stuff I filmed last week so that I can try and start editing that. And then I need to go and have some lunch, and then I've got to go to the hospital because I'm having a heart monitor, ECG monitor fitted. So I'm having that fitted today, and then I've got to go back to the hospital again tomorrow to get that taken off, and to also have an echocardiogram, which is a scan of the heart. So yeah, it's just a bit of excitement for today, isn't it? Leaving the house. I mean, yeah, it's only for a medical appointment, but when you haven't left the house for anything else, a medical appointment has to do. So yeah, we're going to have pancakes, I think, this evening, which I'm very much looking forward to. And that is about the extent of my day. So for lunch today, I am trying a recommendation that was from Alice Spake, who I follow on Instagram and her blog. And she recommended that I have, well, she didn't recommend it to me specifically, but to people in general, that you should try the cheese and Marmite hot cross bun from Marks and Spencer's with some tomato soup. So that's what I'm going to try. It smells very nice, so we'll see what it's like. I try to figure out who I am. Not sure what I'm doing here, and the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you there was no one. So I'm back from the hospital now, and it was pretty quick actually. I think it took us longer getting my chair in and out of the car than it did actually getting my monitor fitted. I literally had to go in there. I could stay in my wheelchair, just had to lift my jumper up, and they've stuck a pad here and then two pads just like down here. And then I'm all wired up with, I don't know whether I can show you this. I've got a a little box down here. I've tried to tuck the wires down in my trousers because they're just like hanging around like down by my knees, and I was like, okay, how am I going to do this? So yeah, I've just like basically the box is connected to wires. It's like a travelling ECG, and yeah, it's recording. It's got the time on the box, so if I get any symptoms or anything, I just have to write down the time, what I was doing and what the symptoms are, and then just have to wear it until tomorrow. It's already itching me, which I knew it would. I always have trouble with these kind of things. I don't know whether it is a mast cell thing, whether I'm just a bit allergic to whatever they use, whether it's an EDS thing, I don't know, but it's driving me mad. I'm like trying not to scratch, but it really itches. The only thing I can't do is have a shower or a bath with them on, but otherwise she said just do what you would normally do. And then I've got to keep them on until, I think she said at least 11 o'clock tomorrow, and then she said to take them off before I go back to the hospital tomorrow, and then I can hand them in before I have my echo. So yeah, I'm all wired up and whatnot. I have had one of these before and it wasn't an issue. I think I was able to sleep fine and everything, so, and I've slept with far more wires on than this before, so it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, when we went, when we were sort of going down one of the corridors in the hospital, there was like artwork all along the corridor, and I got a couple of like videos of it, so hopefully I've included them either before this or I'll include them in here. But yeah, there was so many nice pictures, and it was just really nice looking at all the different pictures of, like, I think it was for the NHS's 70th anniversary, and there were lots of different ones. There was like ones of like nurses and an ambulance, and there was like a teddy bear. I think there was one of like a midwife holding a baby and things like that. And yeah, it was really nice. And then when we went outside, just like at the entrance to the hospital, there was like 3 trees, and they were covered in like these crocheted hearts that had been made into little sort of banners. I don't know what it was for, whether it was for something specific. There was nothing on there to say kind of who had done it or anything. There was just a sign that said "We love you" and then the hospital name. So yeah, it was really nice. I don't know, it's just, I think, especially when you've been inside for so long, and the only time you ever really go out is to go to a medical appointment, it's just nice seeing little things like that, because, I don't know, they just brightened my day, seeing some artwork and some pretty trees. So yeah, that was nice. And then when we were driving home, all of a sudden, like, it just started raining, and it had been quite a nice day before that, but all of a sudden it went really kind of grey and cloudy, but the sky was kind of like an orangey colour. It looked really weird. And then as we were driving home, all of a sudden there was this massive, like, really, really vibrant rainbow. I haven't seen one that vibrant for ages. And you could see it going like right across the sky. And it was a double rainbow as well. So yeah, lots of nice things to look at when we went out. I did try and get some video of it, but it was quite hard being in the car to see, like, to do it justice, basically. But it was very pretty and it made my day. So there we go. Anyway, back home now. I had a phone call from Motability. I'd sent them an email just saying that a couple of the cars that were on the list that they'd given me, the hoist people had told me weren't suitable. I'd actually sent the email back in December, but I hadn't heard anything. So last night I resent it, and they rang today. So I'm guessing the first email got lost or didn't get through or something. So I just updated them on all that. They said that they will put, so the hoist company suggested another 2 cars that we could try looking at. So the lady says that she'll pop that on the file. She can't sort of say yes, that's okay, because they have to check that it meets the criteria and the amount of, like, grant that they will give me. But she's put it on there so that they can have a look at it. And now basically we've just got to wait until lockdown eases and the car dealerships open up again. So yeah, did that, and then And that was it, I think. I've just lost track of what I was going to say. So yeah, I'm now on the sofa. I'm going to have a rest. And then when I wake up, I think we're going to do pancakes. It's pancake time. Off we go. Rosie is the expert pancake maker. So she's making all the pancakes tonight. I don't think I've ever flipped a pancake. Like, not properly. Ready? No, not yet. I'm nervous. Yay!
The BBC obtains video recordings in which Princess Latifah claims she's been held against.
Oh my gosh, was that like a double flip? Whee! Good morning. It's a very wet, windy, cold day today. Not very nice. I was up pretty early because I had a dentist appointment this morning. Went along, she said my teeth were okay, but I don't know whether you can see it. This tooth here is being pushed like backwards into my mouth. And so she took some x-rays of my mouth and said that, I can't remember what she called it, but it's basically like late onset, something overcrowding or something like that. Basically she said as you get older your teeth like move forwards a bit anyway, and because my mouth, because of my EDS, one of the like characteristics of EDS is having quite a narrow high palate. It means that your teeth get quite crowded, so when they move around there's not much space for them to move, so they're starting to like group on top of each other. So she said the only thing that they can really do for that is orthodontic stuff. That isn't available on the NHS though. So I've said I will have an initial consultation with the orthodontist. I think it's £20, so I thought I might as well just have the consultation, see what they say. They can give you a quote and talk about what payment would be like and everything. And I spoke to my dad about it and he said that he might be able to help with finding the money and things like that as well. So yeah, I've booked in my initial consultation and we'll see what they say. Didn't expect to be getting braces at 32, but there we go, if it sorts them out, because I'm not so bothered. Well, I'm a bit bothered about how they look, but it's more that it's affecting like the way I bite and chew and things like that. So we'll see what happens with that. I've had my breakfast and now I'm up in my parents' room because we are going to do a new window display. So if you've been watching my vlogs for a while, you'll know that myself and another lady have organised a couple of trails in our community where people have like decorated the outside of the house or their windows, and then there's been a map that people can follow and go and see them and stuff. For February we've organised a walk, so there's not going to be a map or anything. It's just literally, if you're out for a walk, look out for hearts in people's windows. So yeah, we found something on Etsy which we've bought and we're going to stick it up on the window because we thought it would look quite nice. We'll keep it up there for quite a while. We're going to do it in the back window because that's where most people tend to walk past our house. So I'm going to start it now. I might have to stop before it's finished because I've got a hospital appointment, but we're going to give it a go.
When I'm with you, I feel like I'm inside a rainbow. When I'm with you, I feel like I'm inside a rainbow. The days are dull and gray all the time when you're away.
got the boy and the girl up blowing bubbles. We haven't got around to doing the hearts yet, so we're going to do that a bit later. But now I've got to take my monitor off and get ready to go to the hospital. So I'm back from my hospital appointment. I had my heart scan. The lady that was doing it, we started talking and she seemed to know quite a lot about EDS, and she was sort of asking lots of different questions and stuff. And then she said, oh, the reason that she got into doing, I don't know what you call it, heart scans, is because she's got EDS and she had to go for a echocardiogram and thought that it was quite interesting, and so ended up getting into that area of medicine, which was quite interesting. So we had a good old chat. It's always nice to find somebody else that, one, has got EDS, or two, a medical professional that really understands it. So yeah, we had a nice chat. Got a McDonald's on the way home for lunch, so that was a nice treat. And now we're back up here because we need to put the hearts on the window. So we've got the little boy and the little girl blowing what is going to be the heart bubbles, but now we just need to put all the hearts on, which I think is going to be the difficult bit. So yeah, let's get on with this and hopefully get it done.
I keep checking the time, like it will make the tellers move faster, but they don't care how long I stare. Things are still black and white in here. I feel like I'm inside a rainbow when I'm with you. I feel like I'm inside.
And there we go, the finished result. That took a lot longer than I thought it would, but I'm really pleased with that. Hopefully, my mum's just going outside to see what it looks like outside. I'm not sure how well she'll see because it's starting to get dark, so it's not showing up massively well. But otherwise we can go outside tomorrow and have a look. But hopefully lots of people will see it when they're walking past our house now, and it makes me smile when I see it. Good morning. So we've got Noah today, just once this week because it's half term. And is Mummy doing some work today? Yeah. And yeah, we've got a few things planned for today, haven't we, Noah? What are we going to do today? Noah? Noah? What are we going to do today? We're going to play. Yeah, we've got a few things going on. The first thing that we're doing is getting the new cash register out that we've bought because that's arrived. Yeah, Mum's just trying to get it out of the box. And then I think Noah's quite excited to play shops. So I'll show you which one we got and hopefully it will go down well with Noah. So this is the cash register we got. It's an early learning centre one. We got this after it was recommended by one of our friends. We actually got it from the Entertainer. We got it from online, and yeah, I mean it looks quite good. We'll see once we've started playing with it. But it's got a scanner, it's got the chip and pin, you've got little cards, some money, various bits of food, and yeah, let's see. Well, let's see if we can get it out of the box first, and then we'll see what Noah thinks.
More money.
Thanks. Right, if you close your till, Noah, and then I'll buy something from your shop, okay?
Okay.
That's it, give it a good push. Well done. But you need to open your shop because it says it's closed on the front.
What?
Look on the front and around here. You need to move that because it says closed at the moment, so you've got to say open. Now, what have you got in your shop that I can buy, please, sir?
Oh, I don't know.
What food have you got?
Beans?
Oh, can I buy some beans, please?
Yeah.
So you need to scan them. You scan them with your scanner.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. How much are the beans? Oh, I only want one thing of beans. You don't need to scan them that much. How much are your beans, please?
Let me check. It is in 5.
5. What, £5? Very expensive beans. Can I pay with my coins or do I have to pay with a credit card? Shall I pay with my coins? Makes you jump when it comes out, doesn't it? Okay, so I've got 2 for £5 for a tin of beans. Here we go. Oh, you look after those. I don't need any of those. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, can I give you my money, sir?
Yeah.
I've got £5 to give you for my beans.
Yeah.
Here we go, there's £5.
£5, yeah.
And do I get beans? Thanks!
Can I have more money?
Oh, well, I need to buy something then.
Can I have lots of money?
Go on, you take lots of the money then. Are you robbing me?
Yeah. And then we'll say it's closed.
Are you going to take my money and then close the shop?
Yeah.
I don't like this shop.
It's closed.
Oh no. But you took all my money.
Is it open now?
Oh, it's back open again.
It's closed.
Oh, it's closed again. Can you make your microphone work?
Closed.
Say, clean up in aisle 5.
Clean up in aisle 5. Clean up in aisle 5, okay? Clean up in aisle 5.
Oh, clean up in aisle 5. One of your workers has to go and do that. Someone's dropped a bottle of milk and there's milk everywhere, all over the floor.
Where?
In aisle 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, someone dropped the bottle of milk.
Where?
In aisle 5. That's why you asked them to go and clean it up. Because it's smashed and there's milk all over the floor. So we have had our lunch, and what did you have for pudding, Noah? Pancakes with chocolate spread and banana. They got very chocolatey. And we've now got something else out to play with. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, Play-Doh.
Play-Doh! Have you played with Play-Doh before?
Make a Play-Doh den.
We're going to make a Play-Doh den. Wow.
You've got Play-Doh at home?
And you've got... Do you play with Play-Doh at home? We did give him Play-Doh, I think. It's a present. Do you play with Play-Doh at school?
What is this called?
I don't know, we need to work out how that works. Looks like a horn, doesn't it? So yeah, my mum bought some Play-Doh. We have got 3 tubs. So we've got green, blue, and what colour is this one?
Red.
Ready, pinky colour.
Yes, PJ mask.
They do look like PJ Masks colours, don't they?
Yes, I do.
Apparently we're into PJ Masks now. And we've got loads of little like shapes and things to cut out. We've got a rolling pin, I think, and various other things. So yeah, we're going to have some fun with some Play-Doh.
First day of spring, and I just wanna sing to everything that's moving, every single little thing. To them birds flying free, fish in the sea, flowers and trees, every little bumblebee. I wanna sing, ooh, to the kids playing hoops, going loop-de-loop.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
Oh, come on.
Right, that's a good idea. You got
Can I have my present?
Yeah,
Yeah, but we're going to blow the candles out.
you know about when you blow the candles.
Right, you help Nanny. You've got to make a wish.
The rainbow-colored bouncy balls and their ice cream scoops.
Hey!
Well
That's a lovely cake, isn't
Now
it?
we can have some cake.
Is that the best bit?
Yeah.
Eating.
Good morning. I started today with a virtual council meeting and now I'm back up here again. Although actually I don't feel like I've been up here for the last few days because of hospital appointments and having Noah. We had a really nice day with Noah yesterday. It was quite nice him not having to be at preschool yesterday because it just meant we could kind of relax a little bit and we had more time to do just little activities with him, which was nice. So we did the Play-Doh, which went down really well. He absolutely loved doing that and he played with it for a lot longer than we thought he would. And we also got the new till out that we'd got him, which he seemed to enjoy. So yeah, it was a really nice day. We did a birthday cake for my mum with him as well because he loves doing birthday cake. I mean, he loves eating birthday cake, but we thought if we were having him anyway, we might as well do a birthday cake while he was with us. And he very much enjoyed that. Yeah, I was quite exhausted by the time he'd gone home, but it was worth it. He was really, really in a good mood, had a really lovely day, so that was nice. And yeah, I'm back upstairs now and I'm doing some editing. I'm editing my video about basically like this timeline of injustice that Scope have released an infographic type thing about, basically about how disabled people have been affected during the pandemic. I'll be totally honest with you, I've been really, really struggling with it all. It just feels very relentless, I think, and I've spoken to some other disabled people about it, and I kind of said it's like it's not like I'm not used to, you know, having to face ableism and discrimination and stuff. You know, it's been, I've been experiencing it since, well, at least since I was kind of 15 when I first started getting ill, but you know, even before that, because I had health problems and stuff growing up. Now that I look back, I know that I've kind of faced it. So it's not like I've never faced, you know, disability discrimination before. I think it's just that it's very intense at the moment, and it's very real, and it's very, I don't know, I mean, it's always serious, but I guess it now, because it's kind of affecting so many people and their lives and their life chances, it just feels very overwhelming. I said that I would talk about this the other day and I just didn't get around to doing it, but the Office of National Statistics released statistics recently that showed that 6 out of 10 deaths from COVID were in disabled people, and it just, it's not even that I didn't expect it, because they released some very similar statistics 6 months ago. They weren't talked about at all, barely made any newspapers or anything, I don't think. It did make some mainstream news this time. I think, you know, on the day that it got talked about, and then it just seems to have been forgotten again. But yeah, it just, I don't know, I think it's just all these little things just keep coming, and it just breaks you down bit by bit. And people I've seen people commenting and saying that, you know, we expected it to be like that because they're disabled and they're vulnerable, and it's like, that's not the point. You know, the Office of National Statistics, I can't say it, have said that one of the most important factors of disabled people dying is not because we're medically vulnerable, because a lot of disabled people aren't, you know, it doesn't affect their immune system or anything like that. Yes, some disabled people are more medically vulnerable than others, but one of the biggest, most important things is the discrimination and the situation. What did I write? So there was a comment from them. Yeah, it said that disabled people have been disproportionately exposed to a range of generally disadvantageous circumstances, and that was one of the most important things in why disabled people are dying disproportionately. And I also saw people saying that, oh, you know, it's 6 out of 10, so it's like it's like it's nearly 50-50 between disabled people and non-disabled people, but that isn't how it works. There's less disabled people than there are non-disabled people. So 6 out of 10 is a pretty big percentage, considering there are less disabled people than there are non-disabled people. But I think it's just been breaking me down bit by bit. And then, you know, I haven't heard anything more about my vaccine after I got that initial invitation that didn't work. I've heard nothing more, and then a few days ago a whole load of stuff came out about basically the criteria for group 6 being changed. So up until recently it was thought that, you know, everyone with asthma that takes a regular steroid inhaler would be in group 6 to receive the vaccine, which would mean that we would get done around now, basically. And it has since come out that actually that is not the case. There are very, very specific criteria that you have to meet as an asthmatic now to be in group 6. And basically the majority of people with moderate asthma, mild asthma, will not be vaccinated now until other healthy people in their age group. And that has just thrown me completely, because now I don't know where I'm going to be. You know, yes, I got an invite, but I've not heard anything since, and now I don't know whether I will even be prioritised anymore for this vaccine, and it just doesn't make sense. You know, I'm not, you know, I've seen a lot of just people with asthma talking about this, and people with other conditions as well. People with ME haven't been prioritised, and it's not that we want to jump the queue or go before people who are more at risk and who need that vaccination. It's that we want to be listened to and to be taken seriously. I think when you spend so much of your life not being taken seriously by medical professionals, it is very hard to trust why this is happening. And it to me, it doesn't make sense that they're saying that somebody with asthma is at no more risk than a healthy person, and I just can't believe that. I really struggle to believe it. And you know, I've been asking like charities and stuff if they can try and get clarification on the research to see whether the fact that so many people with asthma have shielded has somehow skewed that research to show that less people with asthma are being negatively affected, because, you know, so many people with asthma have shielded off their own backs because we didn't get a letter or anything like that. And so hopefully that does mean that less less people with asthma are going into hospital and stuff, but that doesn't mean we're any less at risk. And I just think it would be good to have some clarification on that and whether that is a factor. But a lot of people with asthma are very scared, very upset. And it seems to be a postcode lottery. Some people are getting it. Some people who are on less strong medications than me, I've seen get it. And then some people who are on a lot stronger medications than me have not been able to get it. Charities are sort of encouraging people to write to their GP and explain the reasons why they think they should get the vaccine. You know, like the ME Association and Asthma UK have given advice about why they think certain people should be vaccinated, and said, you know, write the letter to your GP. But you just feel like a nuisance. And, you know, our GP surgery are telling us that they're basically closed unless it's an urgent concern. They won't talk to you about vaccinations and stuff like that. So you kind of feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, because you want to make sure that you receive the vaccine when, you know, when your time is right. But you just feel like an absolute nuisance sending emails or letters to your GP because we've been told that we shouldn't do that. And yeah, I don't know, I've just been getting really upset about it recently, and I don't know, you just get to the point where you're like, why am I fighting this anymore? Because it just seems pointless. And it's not just me I feel sad for, it's everybody, you know. They've done this new thing where so many more people are being told to shield, and it's meant to be based on your risk of, you know, being seriously ill or dying from COVID. Yet there seems to have been no mention in that model of disabled deaths, you know, 6 out of 10 disabled people dying, but there's no category for that when it's being checked, like, you know, when things are being put through to see who should shield. And I don't know, it just feels like disabled people and people with asthma and ME and so many other things are just being completely ignored and forgotten, and it just makes me really sad, really sad, which is one of the reasons why I've made this video that I'm editing, because I just think it needs talking about, and I do not understand why the only people that are talking about these things are disabled people. I don't understand why there isn't more uproar and anger amongst the general public about the way disabled people are being treated. I really do not understand it. I don't know what else to do. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about it now because it's just making me upset. Yes, onto something a little bit more positive. It's actually my mum's birthday today, and I feel really guilty because we can't do anything, can't go anywhere. And I know this is the same for everybody. I just feel guilty that I can't make it as special, I think, as I would like. So we're not doing a huge amount today. I think we're going to get a takeaway for dinner, and I don't know whether she'll open her presents today or do it tomorrow. I think, so I ordered her some flowers and I think they've been delivered. But yeah, it'll be tomorrow that we're going to kind of do our afternoon tea and do the Zoom with the rest of the family and stuff. So hopefully that'll be nice for tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know, I feel guilty sitting up here editing when it's her birthday, and I just don't know, I don't quite know how to make it special, but we'll do our best tomorrow anyway. So yeah, I'm going to get on with editing this, try and get it finished and uploading if I can, and yeah, see how we go.
Got my shoes in my hand and my feet in the sand. I got 20 ducklings in a row like a little marching band, and they sing ooh, ah,
Good afternoon. Sorry for very little filming yesterday. I didn't feel brilliant, to be honest, and was trying to make my mum's birthday as special as possible, but I actually spent quite a lot of the day asleep, and yeah, it was just not the best of days. So I'm hoping that today we can make it a little bit better. Yeah, I have been doing some editing. Well, not editing, I've been trying to get a video up this morning and just doing some of the like admin-y bits that go with putting a video up and promoting an old video that went up that I haven't promoted yet. Took me a long time to get going this morning. I just haven't been feeling that well with digestive symptoms, and yeah, they just tend to knock me for 6. So yeah, it's not been the best of starts to the day, but I'm plodding on. So we're having our little afternoon tea today for my mum for her birthday. We left it till today because we wanted to do like a family Zoom call at the same time, and my brother was working yesterday, and I don't know what everyone else was doing. My brother was working yesterday, so we wanted to try and do it on a day when we could get as many of us as possible. Unfortunately, my sister is at work today, but it just gets really difficult trying to get all of us together at the same time, so we've just tried to do as many as possible. We got a takeaway for dinner last night. We were hoping to get like a pub takeaway or something, but quite a few of the places that we would like usually look at were closed last night for some reason, so we ended up getting pizza, which it was I don't know, it was alright. It wasn't anything special, which was a shame, but it's just how it was. So it was something a bit different. But yeah, we're doing the afternoon tea this afternoon. That arrived this morning. It looks very nice. The only thing was that one of the sandwich orders was incorrect, unfortunately. So I had ordered cucumber and cream cheese sandwiches, because cucumber sandwiches are one of my mum's favourite. But unfortunately they got it wrong, so we have got cheese, tomato and ham instead of cucumber and cheese. So it's a bit of a shame, but we've got some cucumber, so I'm going to make some cucumber sandwiches as well. But it looks very nice, and also the birthday cake that we've ordered for my mum arrived this morning as well, and that looks amazing. So yeah, I'm going to go downstairs in a minute and set the table. My mum has just gone to get some shopping, so we're going to get it all set up so that it's ready for when she comes home. She knows it's happening now because she was here when it all got delivered, but just thought it'd be nice to get it all set up ready for when she's home, and then we'll have our afternoon tea and we'll Zoom or FaceTime with the rest of the family so that we can do her cake and everything like that. And hopefully it will be nice. I'm just hoping my stomach holds out so that I can actually enjoy some of it. But I did just want to show you a little Disney order that arrived. It arrived a couple of days ago now, but just haven't got around to showing it. So basically this was for the release of the Up key. Although nothing I actually ordered was Up related. There just wasn't really anything that kind of particularly took my fancy, so I didn't see the point in getting stuff for the sake of it that I didn't want. But there were a couple of things that I'd kind of been eyeing up before the Up stuff came out, and they were still available. So the pins, obviously. So the first one that I got was this one, which I think was like a Valentine's Day one. And it's one of these ones where you can like break it in half and give one half to one person and you keep the other half, although I think I'll just be keeping both halves. But it's all sparkly, and I think there's like a magnet in between so that they join together. But I just thought it was really pretty, and I love Mickey and Minnie and anything sparkly, so I went for that. And then I also, for the first time, I've never done it before, went for one of these like mystery pin type things. I was just intrigued because I collect the little key pins anyway, and these are ones that haven't been out before, so I thought I'd just give it a try. I was convinced I would get the Star Wars one because that was the only one that I didn't really want, but I didn't. I was okay. And I got the, oh, just drop it. I got the Tigger one. I'm not sure if this is gonna focus. There we go. Yeah, got the Tigger one, so I'm quite happy with that because I love Tigger and Winnie the Pooh and everything. So yeah, I was just happy that I hadn't got the Star Wars one. I mean, I wouldn't have been upset, but it's the one that I least liked, so I'm quite happy with that. I've never really done the whole like mystery pin type things before because I'm always just, well, there's never been anything I particularly wanted, but I'm always a bit like hesitant because I don't want to get something I don't want, but I went for it this time and it was quite fun opening it up. And then because I'd spent £20, I got the Up key, which apparently I'm collecting keys now. I said I wasn't going to, but this is what Disney does to you. So this is the Up key. It's really nice actually. Like this purple bit here is kind of like a see-through material, and then obviously you've got like the balloons here and the Up house and the balloons on this bit, and it's just really nice. Unfortunately they didn't do a key pin with this, which is what I was really hoping for. There'd been a bit of like a I don't know what you call it, they'd put it out and said that there was going to be one by mistake and there wasn't, so I was a little bit disappointed about that, but still got the key. I'm still trying to work out how to like present all my keys because I've got a few now. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with them yet, but I do like the Up one. It makes me smile and I like the film as well. It's a good film, so got my Up key as well. And that is everything. So now I'm going to go down and get the table set for our afternoon tea, and I will show you what it all looks like.
Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. I wanna sunlight. Talked about everything that was on our mind. Talking to you gave me butterflies. Then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nanny.
And Mummy.
And Mummy and Sue. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
It was like, give me the candle. Make a wish. Everyone blow.
Hang on, let me just.
Oh no.
Nearly.
Oh!
Good morning. I am having a bit of a lazy Sunday today. I don't know, I was doing alright this morning, getting stuff done, and I've just kind of hit a bit of a wall and I'm not getting very far. We had a really nice afternoon tea yesterday. Although we kind of got a couple of the wrong items, it still all tasted really good. Although there was plenty left over, we couldn't eat it all. So yeah, we'll be having leftovers for a bit, which is no bad thing. I had a bit of the shortbread that she'd made, and it was so good, like some of the best shortbread I've ever had. It was so like buttery and just melt in your mouth. And the scones were really nice. The sandwiches, we made some of our own cream cheese and cucumber sandwiches because I knew that was what my mum really liked. And I'd not really had cream cheese and cucumber before, but since having it yesterday, I'm a little bit obsessed now, so I might have that for my lunch again today. But yeah, it was really, really nice. We did a video call with both my brothers and their families and had a little chat with them and did my mum's birthday cake. It's really difficult singing over Zoom because there's a delay, so like we'll be singing and then we'll finish like one line and they'll still be going. It's quite difficult to kind of do it all at the same time, but it's the best we can do at the moment. And it was fun, and we got to see Noah and Maisie, and Maisie kept singing happy birthday. And I think my mum enjoyed it. Her cake was amazing. We haven't actually cut it yet because there were so many cakes and stuff from the afternoon tea. So I'm hoping that perhaps I can have a little bit of that later, perhaps for pudding after dinner or something. But it certainly looks very good. So yeah, it was a nice day yesterday. And then in the evening I watched Ant and Dec's Saturday Night Takeaway because that's back, which feels kind of strange because I remember it last year and it started off as kind of like normal, and then I remember I think we went into lockdown like halfway through the series, and everything kind of had to change and they had to do a virtual audience, and it was very new, and it's just a bit of a reminder that, you know, it's pretty much been a year now since it all started happening with the pandemic, and I don't know, it just still feels very surreal. But yeah, it was really nice watching it. I don't know, I think it's just what we needed. I don't know, I like Ant and Dec anyway, and I think sometimes you just need something good to look forward to on TV because there's not really much else going on, so that's all you can look forward to at the moment. And I really like the rainbow thing they're doing as well, although I can't imagine it'll ever be near us because we don't really live anywhere that's kind of near anywhere like well known, so I can't imagine we'll ever see the rainbow, but it's a nice idea. So yeah, today is just a fairly quiet Sunday. I am going to try and do a little bit of tidying. I'm not procrastinating, I don't know what to do. Like, you know when you've just got so many different bits and bobs that need organising that you just don't know where to start. Is it raining? Yeah, I'm kind of like that, and I'm just looking at different bits that need doing and like thinking, what to do, but I'm sure I'll find something. Gonna try and do a hair wash this afternoon, which I never look forward to because I just find them so exhausting, but at the same time I always feel really nice after I've had one because obviously you're nice and clean and you've been able to have a nice shower and stuff. So yeah, I'm just thinking about afterwards. And then we are doing a roast for dinner. I say we, my dad is doing the roast for dinner, we'll just be eating it. So yeah, just a chilled out family Sunday. And yeah, I'm going to stop talking now because I need to actually get on and do something. Good evening. It is pretty late. I was just heading up to bed, and like usual I realised I haven't actually ended the vlog. Sorry I haven't filmed anything really today, just not really done anything. It's been a quiet day. Did a little bit of sorting and tidying this morning, but I just didn't have much energy, so it's just been a day of kind of resting and getting my hair washed and that is about as exciting as it got. I have just watched the last episode of The Serpent with my dad, and yeah, I would definitely recommend the series. It's on, oh excuse me, it's on BBC iPlayer, and I think there was 8 episodes. I saw like quite a few comments saying that people thought it had kind of been dragged out a little bit too much, and I can kind of understand where they're coming from a little bit, but I quite liked it because it kind of went into quite a lot of detail, and I don't know, to me it made sense to do it like that. It is definitely something you need to concentrate on because it keeps like flicking backwards and forwards through times and different places, and there's also quite a lot of like subtitled bits when they're in different countries because they speak French, but then there's other languages as well, so you do have to concentrate on it. But yeah, I thought it was really good, really interesting. It's obviously based on a true story, so learning about that and what happened and yeah, how it all happened was interesting. So if you're looking for something to watch, check it out. And yeah, we'll have to find something else to watch now. But I'm going to go and head to bed because I'm nearly falling asleep. So I hope, oh, I can't even speak. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. If you have and you'd like to see more from me, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell, that means you'll get notified every time I upload a video so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, let me know how you're getting on this week, if you've been up to anything. Yeah, just say hello. I'm trying to kind of get around to replying to comments as quickly as I can. It just depends what my health is doing, but I do really appreciate any comments you leave, and I'll try and get back to them as quickly as I can, so it would be good to hear from you. Also come and follow me on social media, my links are in the description below, but I'll pop my Instagram and Twitter up here. Those are the 2 platforms that I'm mainly on, so again, come over and say hello and I will reply to comments and messages as quickly as I can, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye!